that we are 5 minutes away, literally, from being on air and broadcasted live worldwide. So if everybody can stay in their seats, I would be very thankful. Y en español, por si acaso, catalán no me sale, pero por favor, si podéis estar sentados, que vamos a estar en el aire en unos segundos, bueno, en unos minutos, concretamente a las 7 en punto, os lo agradeceré. Y aplaudir mucho y volveros muy locos, ¿vale? Gracias. Merci.
Te la voy a hacer.
Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, good night and welcome to the Palau de la Musica Catalana here in Barcelona for the official draw of the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup.
This is a very exciting occasion and an important milestone in the lead-up to the start of the World Cup. Tonight, we will have the pleasure of finding out the groups and the schedule of the event.
This is a very exciting milestone, as he said. And tonight, we have the pleasure of finding out the groups and the schedule of this event. From Saturday, the 30th of August to Sunday, the 14th of September, 24 teams will compete for the right to succeed, the current world champions, USA, in raising the Naismith Trophy.
We have some very special guests tonight. We would like to welcome the Mayor of the City of Barcelona, Mr. Xavier Trias.
Also, the President of the High Council of Sport in Spain, Mr. Miguel Cardenal.
Thank you for coming. It is also with us the President of FIBA, Mr. Ivan Manini.
President of Spanish Basketball Federation, Mr. José Luis Sáez.
I am proud to say that it is with us FIBA Secretary General Emeritus Borislav Stankovic.
And last but not least, FIBA Secretary General, Mr. Patrick Borman.
So the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup will take place in 6 beautiful Spanish cities.
Indeed, the preliminary round will be held in Bilbao, Gran Canaria, Granada, and Seville.
And then the action will move back to Barcelona and Madrid for the final round. What a huge program.
Indeed, what a huge program it is. And we are very proud to do it here in Spain. This will be the 17th edition of FIBA's flagship competition, which was last staged in 1950 in Argentina. This is the...
Yeah?
Sorry.
You can tell that. I was going to say that this is the first tournament that is played as the FIBA Basketball World Cup.
Yes, because it helps. We've changed from FIBA World Championship to FIBA Basketball World Cup.
Yeah.
And this helps get the message across better, we think, because it is, at the end of the day, a World Cup, and the world has to understand its meaning, because it's by them and for them.
So the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup is in your hands. Beautiful, beautiful. This was Pau Gasol offering the ball for all of us. Well, before we start the draw, let's take a look back. Because in 2010, fans experienced world-class action and were witness of some incredible games in Turkey. The USA beat the host nation to reclaim the Naismith Trophy and be crowned world champions for the first time since 1994.
Let's now welcome onto the stage the USA Basketball CEO, Jim Tooley, with the Naismith Trophy.
There it is.
There it is. Thank you, Mr. Tooley.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you very much.
You bet, thank you.
Thank you for bringing us the trophy. We're very proud to have it here.
Pleasure to bring it.
Well, I want you to go back to 2010 and tell me what it was like to be up on that podium for the USA after 16 years of not being there.
Well, it was a terrific team effort for us. I remember from the opening ceremonies, which was spectacular, to the entire tournament. It was a great team effort by our 12 players and coaching staff, and we look forward to being here in Barcelona to hopefully repeat.
Well, hopefully repeat. That's
Yes.
what I was going to ask you is this summer, are we hoping to sort of defend our title, the US title, obviously?
We hope to be taking that trophy home with us at the end of it. So
There'll be high competition, I'm sure, but good
absolutely.
luck.
Thank you very
Jim,
much.
thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Here we are in the beautiful Palau de la Música in Barcelona. We've got the game ball, we've got the trophy. By the way, this game ball is produced and developed by Molten. Thank you very much. And now all we need is for my co-presenter to say where he is, because I can't find him.
Here I am, Tanya. Look at your right. Hello again. Because I want to present my new friends. They are the one in charge of cheering all the teams from the very start of the tournament to the last minute of the tournament. And I am very proud to present. They are presented by Beko, but let me introduce you, Ole, that is the sun, like the yellow one, and Hop, that is like the blue hand. So these two guys will be around us all the summer long during all the tournament for hoping the best things for all the teams around the world. So now we have 4 cities in which will be held the preliminary tour, the preliminary tournament. These cities are Bilbao, Gran Canaria, Granada, and Seville. Let's take a look at the 4 of them.
They found my city in a very sunny day, because Bilbao, it's not so sunny usually. But anyway, these cities have something to offer for everybody, and they really are amazing. But the top 16 teams that will advance to the final round, I must say, are going to have the pleasure of playing in 2 of the most iconic cities in the world, which are obviously Barcelona, where we stand, and your city, Madrid.
Madrid. Let's take a look at the 2 cities. Okay, the final part of the tournament in Madrid and Barcelona. Now, as we prepare to get the draw on the way, we are joined on stage by a very special and very important person, FIBA's sport director, Mr. Lubomir Kotleba.
Good evening, Mr. Kotleba.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas noches. Mr. Kotleba is very technical and understands how the draw goes to minute perfection, but the rest of us humans don't exactly understand. So here is a video that explains in implicit detail every single thing you are going to see tonight at the draw.
24 teams will participate in the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup. All teams have been classified on the basis of the FIBA ranking and geographical principles, with teams from the same continent being evenly distributed in the groups. All teams will then be placed into 4 groups: Group A, B, C and D. Pot 1 will contain the USA, Spain, Argentina and Lithuania. As per the competition system, the teams ranked 1 and 2 in the FIBA ranking will be placed in either half of the draw. Therefore, Spain will be in Group A and the USA in Group C. Argentina and Lithuania will then be drawn into either Group B or Group D. There are 4 additional pots, each containing numbers 1 to 6. These numbers will determine the position of each team within their group and the subsequent order of games. The position of a team placed in Group A is determined by the number drawn from Pot A. Group B is from Pot B, Group C from Pot C, and Group D from Pot D. For example, in Group A, number 3 is drawn for Spain. For Pot 2, in order to balance the geographical principles, Finland shall not be placed in a group that already contains a European team, and therefore will be drawn in the group with the USA or Argentina. For Pots 3, 4 and 5, there'll be a straight draw for all 4 teams in each pot for both the groups and placements within each group. For Pot 6, once again, in order to balance the geographical principles, Australia shall not be placed in a group containing New Zealand and shall be placed in one of the groups that already contains 2 European teams. When all teams have been drawn and placed in each group, FIBA shall assign 1 group to each city. The draw is completed when all teams have been drawn and placed in each group in each city.
So, to assist Mr. Kotleva with the draw, we are honored to welcome 2 very important figures in the world of basketball. They have played in many international tournaments, including the 1994 FIFA World Championship in Toronto, Canada. Please welcome on the stage Puerto Rico legend Jose Picolín Ortiz and Croatia legend Dino Radja.
Jose Picolín Ortiz has played in 4 FIBA World Championships, 4 Olympic Games, and has won 8 times Puerto Rico National League champion. Dino Radja won a bronze medal in 1994 FIBA World Championship, participated in 3 Olympics, and competed in 6 European Championships.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to meet you, to salute you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Dino will draw the teams, okay? And Picolín will draw the positions. Let's start with pot number 1.
Pot number 1 consists of the 4 top teams in FIBA's men ranking, which would consist of USA, Spain, Argentina, and Lithuania. Those are the 4. Mr. Kotleva, let's start the draw.
Thank you very much. As already indicated, in Group A, we will have Spain. And therefore, España. In Group A, with a number It was 3 before, but it was only example, so let's see. And the number for Spain in a Group A is number 1. And as it was also said before, in a Group C, we will have the USA. And the number for USA in a Group C, yes, Piccolo? Is number 3. The remaining 2 teams in that pot are Argentina and Lithuania. Here we have Argentina and Lithuania, and I'm asking Dino. To Group B will be one of these 2 teams. Group B is a team of Argentina. In a position for Argentina in Group B is number 4. And that logically, here we should have now Lithuania. For Group D, Lithuania. And a number for Lithuania in Group B, and further to decide when they play against whom and when in that group, is the number 2.
Okay, so we already did the first pot. We go with pot number 2. The teams for this pot are Angola, Egypt, Finland, and Senegal.
Round of applause. Pot 2. Pot 2 is also a very special one, isn't that so, Mr. Kotleba?
Also, as it has been said before, Finland should not be in a same group with European teams. Therefore, they should be either with Argentina in B or with USA in C. Here, I have 2 balls, B and a C. I put it here, and I will ask Dino. Finland, sorry, 1 second. Keep it. Finland will be either with B or C, and it will be Finland in a group C, together with USA. Just to show that the another was B. Okay. Now, in this pot, we have now 3 teams from Africa, namely Angola, Egypt, and Senegal. And I'm asking, who will be with Spain in a Group A? Yeah? No. Group B. Yeah. Sorry, number for Finland, please, from the Group C. Sorry. Number 4. Now, who will be with Spain in Group A? In Group A, with Spain, an African team is the team from north of Africa, Egypt. With a number for Egypt in a Group A. Namely 5. 5. Group B with Argentina, either Angola or Senegal. In Argentina, Group B will be joined by a team of Senegal. With a number 4B for Senegal is number 2. In Group C, we have already 2 teams, USA, Finland, and therefore with Lithuania, it should be Angola. Yes, Group D with Lithuania, Angola. And the number for Angola will be in Group D number 3.
Pot number 2 has been drawn. Let's discover, if you like, what pot number 3 will say, with Iran, Korea, New Zealand, and Philippines. The following pot has no restrictions, so we'll go with the same procedure as usual. Mr. Kotleba?
Thank you. It will be so-called, I call it pure draw, no, why, what. So here we have Iran, Korea, New Zealand, and Philippines, and I will call it group by group. Group A, together with Spain and Egypt, will be a team Spain and Egypt, and Iran, And for Group A, for Iran, the number will be number 6. Senegal and Argentina, who will be with you in Group B? Group B, New Zealand or 2 teams from Asia? And Senegal, Argentina, and Philippines. Philippines with the number for Group B, for Philippines, and that's the number 1. It's only New Zealand or Korea for Group C with USA and Finland. Group C, USA, Finland, and Nueva Zelanda, New Zealand. And number 4, New Zealand for Group C is number 5. And last from that, Korea, hopefully, Korea. In Group D is, yes, we are correct, it's Korea. And the number for Korea, together with Lithuania and Angola in Group D, is a number 4.
Okay, so we just finished pod number 3, and that means we are halfway into the draw. So thank you very much, Dino Razia. Thank you very much, Pigolino Ortiz, for being with us this evening.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hvala tebe, čao, doviđenja.
For the next part of the event, we need 2 more legends, Tanya.
And we have them, Nico. For the second part of the draw, we have the honor of welcoming to the stage 2 other basketball legends. They both competed in the 1986 FIBA World Championship, and the last time that FIBA's flagship event was held here in Spain. So it's a great honor. Please welcome to the stage Angola legend Jean-Jacques Cousteau. Conceição. I have a hard time with this. Conceição. And Juan Antonio San Epifanio, better known as Epi.
Here they are. Jean-Jacques Conceição participated in 3 FIBA World Championships and 2 Olympic Games, and is a 7-time FIBA Africa Championship gold medalist. Our Epi played 3 FIBA World Championships, participated in 4 Olympics, and took part in 8 European Championships. Thank you for being with us tonight, Epi. It's such a pleasure for me to be with you here. This guy was so important for this country with that match. I'm seeing over there Fernando Romay also. For our generation, you were our heroes with that match in Los Angeles. So thank you for being with us tonight.
To the both of you, and thank you, Conceição. Thank you. Okay, let's start with the draw again. Epi will draw the teams, and Jean-Jacques will draw the positions, the numbers.
Thank you. Same procedure for pod number 4. We have 3 teams from former
Sorry, Mr. Kotlava, just 1 second.
Just for the people to know,
Yes.
which teams are in pod number 4,
4.
because this is a European pod with Croatia, Serbia, Slovenia, and Ukraine. Let's have a look at these 4 teams. Okay, these are the teams, so no surprises in pot 4. Mr. Kotleva, this is a direct draw.
Now, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, and Ukraine. We go for Group A, and in Group A with Spain, Egypt, and Iran, it will be one team from Europe, and namely it will be the team of Serbia. And with the number for Serbia for Group A, number 2. Croatia, Slovenia, or Ukraine. For Group B, one of these teams will be together with Philippines, Senegal, and Argentina, and that's the team of Croatia. With the number for Group B, for Croatia, and the number is 6. USA, Finland, and New Zealand are waiting for a team joining them, one of European teams, and it should be, or it will be, it must be then a team of Ukraine. Already establishing the eye contact. Okay. And then in Group D, it will be
Number.
absolute number C. Number 6.
Last one.
Group D. And probably there is no any other chance to escape, just to say Slovenia in Group D, and the number for Slovenia is number 1.
Right, that's the 4th pot drawn. There you have it. And next we are going to go to the Americas for pot number 5 with Brazil, Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. Pot number 5 gets drawn as usual. Mr. Kotleva, please.
Thank you very much. Brazil, Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Puerto Rico for Group A. Group A. a team from very south, Brazil. For Group A, Brazil, number 4. Group B, thank you. Puerto Rico. And with the Group B, for the Puerto Rico in Group B, a number 3. USA, Finland, New Zealand and Ukraine will be joined by República Dominicana. The number, as for C, Dominican Republic, is number 1. Group D, Mexico, yes, Mexico, and the number for Mexico is number 5.
Okay, so pot number 5 already done. The last pot is a very interesting one because Australia is already there, and then we have 3 European teams that are France, Greece, and Turkey. So this is important because in order to balance the geographical principles, for this pot we need a special rule for Australia. So please, Mr. Kotleva.
Thank you. This is a little bit more complicated because we have said that Australia should not be with New Zealand. New Zealand is in Group C, and therefore Australia cannot be in Group C. Moreover, it was said that in order to split the European teams, Australia will go to the group where are already 2 European teams. If you have a look at that, you will find out that the 2 European teams are already in a group A and D. Therefore, I have here A and D. Australia We'll go now to A or D. Australia, A or D. And Australia is in Group D. Having said that, just to show that we had here Group A. Now we have pure draw for remaining 3 teams from Europe, namely France, Turkey, and Greece. And we will go for A, B, and C group, and we start with Group A. Sorry, the Australia number. Australia is number 6. France, Greece or Turkey goes with Spain, Serbia, Brazil, Egypt, and Iran. And this will be a team from Europe, namely a team of France. And a number for France in a Group A apparently number 3. Group B, Greece or Turkey, Turkey or Greece. Group B, Greece. Number 4 Greece in Group B is number 5. There are not too much to draw anymore. Okay, in Group C,
We have Turkey.
should be a team of, yes it is, a team of Turkey, which gets the number number 2.
Thank you very much to Mr. Kotleba. The draw is now complete. Thank you very much to Epi and to Jean-Jacques for their help and for being here tonight. All teams are now drawn in the 4 groups, and here are the results.
I think we can look at the results
I
of
hope we have
of the
them.
teams. You are already seeing them, but we are not able to see them quite good.
From
but
far away.
What a Group A, obviously, and then all the teams as they are appearing in your screens.
I can read them if you want from here.
Can you see them?
I can help
Yes,
you.
Group
I can
A
help you.
is Spain,
Group A,
Serbia,
Spain.
France,
Okay.
Brazil, Egypt, and Iran. Group B, Philippines, Senegal, Puerto Rico, Argentina, Greece, and Croatia. Group C, Dominican Republic, Turkey, USA, Finland, New Zealand, and Ukraine. Group D, Slovenia, Lithuania, Angola, Korea, Mexico, and Australia.
Wow, what a sight you have, huh?
Good eyesight.
Congratulations, congratulations. Well, we're only missing the assignments of the cities, and this is a FIBA decision in collaboration with the local organizing committee. 4 cities will host the preliminary round. They are Bilbao, Gran Canaria, Granada, and Seville. Mr. Kotliva, could you reveal where each group will play?
Group A will be in a city of Granada. Group B will be in a city of Sevilla. Group C will be in the city of Bilbao. And Group D will be in a city of Gran Canaria.
In the islands.
In the island of Gran Canaria.
Yeah.
All sunny places except Bilbao. I have to say that there are a lot of great games to look forward to in this World Cup, FIBA World Cup, and we're looking forward to them.
Okay, thank you to all our guests this evening here in Palau de la Musica Catalana in Barcelona, and to all of you who have watched this event from your homes. We have a last message.
Yes, of course.
We do it together.
To everyone worldwide, we expect you, and we will see you
See you in
here
Spain.
in Spain.
Okay, thank you very much for coming here. This has been the draw for the FIBA World Cup.